Let's see. That was probably an accident. A lot of times you guys request to go live. Somebody got something to say? Yeah, SRNE was pretty nice, huh? Shit, we got into one later in the day. That motherfucker already up 50% just like that. Like, what are you gonna do, man? Just like that off the... Oh, working. Nice. Uh-oh, they're coming in. Hey! What's going on, man? Oh, man, look at that. They puss out. Chickened out, man. What's up with that, man? What's going on, YouTube? I can't go live with you guys, or I would. We're on a low operation here. Why is everybody chicken out? Christina says, don't want to work for anyone anymore. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that. Let's see. What's up? It's always dudes that come in. All the girls chicken out, man. Why do all the girls chicken out, man? All the girls chicken out. What's up, man?
Hey. What's going on, man? Long time follower.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the gems, because I follow another gentleman, Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Straight to it. CVX.
Yeah.
Looks like they have a price target of 105. Right now they're at $95 if anybody was interested. Segi, Sycamore Entertainment Group is a good one too, but I want to know what you thought about it.
What was the ticker?
Segi, S-E-G-I.
S-E-G-I. It sounds familiar, man.
Yeah, they're partnering with like Doggy Coin and I believe someone else. But I got hip to them in my trading group, and MySpace Time was talking about them.
So you said S?
S-E-G-I.
G-I.
Because they want to be supported. Man, you got some, man.
Oh, this is a penny stock.
Yeah, I believe pennies turn people into millionaires, like Warren Buffett and stuff. So that's why I like to find pennies in.
Yeah.
And Drink is another one too. D-R-N-K. It went up from 0.001 to 0.002.
Damn. Yeah, when we get into the points, we're trading some pennies here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
No, that's cool. I mean, shit, one of my biggest trades last year was a 50 center, so yeah, I got about 20 or 30 penny stocks going. You just like you said, they can make you a lot of money. You just got to understand the volatility, right?
Volatility, yes.
And you gotta spread your money out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big lick too.
I'm listening. I say.
Yeah,
Right.
Because I got like 20 or 30 of them, and we had like 6 of them today, up 20-30%. And the lure is, you're like, shit, I should have went all in on that one. But the problem is that could be the one you wake up tomorrow's down 50%. You know.
Oh, but you're right.
Yeah.
But you're right. That's what gets me. I got a gambling problem.
Yeah. Yeah. You and me both.
I took a question before I go. I want to know what are your views on like Bitcoin and Ethereum and like Dogecoin and stuff.
Yeah. No. And I own some of the. We put some of the. I always say it wrong.
Oh, the ETH? I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I say it wrong too.
I added that in the newsletter this week. I mean, it feels like Bitcoin's run pretty high, but if a simple way to play is the TH, what is it? I'm in it right now. What is that called? TH.
I'm about to write it down right now.
Wait, no, ETHE. This is you can buy this in your brokerage account if you don't have like a wallet. Right.
Oh, you talking Ethereum or that one?
Right, Ethereum. That's what I was trying to say. I always say it wrong.
So that was projected to be 37,000 at the end of the year.
Right, that's the only one I'm in, and
I don't blame you.
It's the only one I can make sense of.
Mm-hmm.
It's
because the other stuff is fickle, man. Here today, going tomorrow.
Right.
I've been in crypto for like since 2014, and I haven't seen crypto come and go. You know, but the only ones that stayed is them top three: the Bitcoin, the ETH, and the Litecoin.
Right. There's probably the big four, probably the ones that stay around. And my strategy, if you have my ebook, trades it pretty well.
Oh, I'm about to buy it today.
Right.
My homegirl just told me she joined today. Her name's Jasmine Martin. Now I'm about to buy your book.
Yeah. I mean, it does, honestly. If you backtrack it, just go back in time and look, you'll be like, damn. So at least in the future, because, we'll get a sell-off and you'll be able to trade it. It'll at least give you a little when to load up the truck and when not to.
I say, thank you.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been needing. Because I get too overzealous. Thank you.
Yeah, I understand, man. Me too.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All
Take
right,
care.
B. All right, be good.
All right, peace.
Nice. Yeah, I understand, man. It's easy. You can start feeling like you're gambling, and it's easy to do, man. Especially shit starts coming at you easy, you know. Let's talk to Mr. Bees Knees 89. How high do you think? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm no crypto guy, man. I know a lot of people like it. I felt like Bitcoin had run high, so we put that one in the news. What's up, man?
What's up, bro? How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right.
Good. I'm happy to hear that, man. I'm on vacation right now, but I want you to know that I'm a proud member of the Money Flow group. And even though I'm on vacation, I put in a couple of trades today.
Yeah.
I bought some Con Edison. I added to Kellogg's.
There you go.
I put a couple of good shares in my buy and hold, and I placed some trades. Actually, I was in that Ethereum, the grayscale one, the ETH.
Right.
I got into that earlier this week, right before you put it out, so that made me feel a little good.
Yeah, you were already on.
That made me be like,
Yeah.
man.
Stage
Gerald
one.
taught me so good. I was like just a smidgen ahead of him. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
And
and
I was like-
you were right. Like, I should have been in it like 3-4 days ago.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if I was exactly right. I might have jumped the gun just a little bit.
Right.
Because the 5, I was watching it and it got hit, right? But the 5-day just didn't consolidate enough, close enough.
Right.
We didn't get that fanning effect, the close fanning effect that we like to see,
Right.
where the 5 kind of meets the 20-day a little bit. And so I may have jumped the gun a little bit, but I saw that Bitcoin was moving, and I figure all those alternative currency kind of coins would move a little bit. So I figured I'd nibble at that point. What I didn't know is that they charge a little bit for each time you purchase.
Right.
So at first, I only bought a couple of shares and they charge a little bit. But then I was like, you know what? This trade looks like it's gonna run. So I keep adding, and I like the trade as of right now.
Right.
And the downside isn't so big. You know what I mean? Like our stop is kind of clear.
Right.
So I don't think the downside is material compared to the upside. So that was good.
Exactly.
And I always say this, and you probably hear me talk about this a lot, but the Money Flow group, your strategy, it just brought so much light to the to the whole picture. And I'm kind of, I'm not really new at this. I consider myself a student of yours, so I'm a trader right now. I've learned from you to accept the fact that I'm a trader, and I love to trade. Like, I work all day, but even though I work all day, I still spend like 5 hours research, doing due diligence, doing whatever it is, and I trade, and then I end up doing my day job because we're working remotely. So my day job, I end up working till 10, 11 o'clock.
Right.
But I'm fine with that because I love to trade, Yeah. And I realized that you don't have to love your day job, You, as long as it pays your bills, and it's exactly what you say. Like, a job pays your bills.
Right.
But what you do on the side is the extra. And I just want, I'm not an old guy. I'm 31, but I just want everybody that's young and that's looking at this and giving themselves exposure to this. I want them to know that it's not too soon to start now. And I want them to know that whatever you're doing right now, it's okay. Just taste everything in life.
Right.
Taste it first. And I really appreciated that, learning stuff from you, like hustle and do many different things at once. Don't think that just because you have a career in corporate America or whatever it is that you're doing, any type of job, don't think that you're stuck there.
Sure.
Give yourself freedom, give yourself the education. Formal education will give you a job, but self-education will give you a career.
Right.
And that really solidified when I started following, your stuff. And obviously the trades that we've been putting on have been awesome so far. I haven't been, I only got into really heavily actively investing during COVID. So I haven't, like you said, I don't know what it's like to get punched in the face. I haven't been donkey punched yet. But you know, we'll see what happens. But I'm very confident that because of the skills that I've learned so far and being a part of the team that you've put together, I'm very confident that I'll be able to trade out of any bad positions that I'm in. And I really do appreciate that. And I just wanted to, just let you know that I'm on vacation. I'm thinking about work. Just like you say, I'm on vacation and I'm thinking about work. And I did put in work today. And I'm very proud of myself for putting in trades in Mexico.
Oh, you're in Mexico.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was on the plane, bro. Let me tell you something. We live in such an amazing time right now that I was on the plane. I bought Wi-Fi for $15. And I was able to put in trades on the flight. It was fucking beautiful.
Nice.
And I was like, this is the greatest equalizer of all time. Right. I don't want to hear anybody bitching about the fact that they're broke or about the fact that they come from poverty. I don't want to hear any of that shit because I'm first generation here in America. My family is from overseas also. Nobody, we all have equal opportunity. You just got to put yourself in the right place to make the right choices and make the right decisions and stop fucking around. If you're going to be always fucking around, you're going to get the same results that you're putting in. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I try to teach that to my brother. I just opened him up his first account for my sister just turned 22. For her birthday, instead of giving her a gift, I opened her up a brokerage account and I put money into that brokerage account.
There you go.
I said, I don't give a fuck what you want. I'm telling you, if you want to grow as a person, you got to learn this shit right now. Nobody's going to teach you this shit other than me and you. You got to learn this shit yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Where's your family from? Where are you from?
Most of my family comes from Morocco and Israel.
Israel. Right. Cool.
Yeah, we're from the Middle East. But this is the great equalizer, man. How could you could trade from an airplane? We're trading from an airplane right now. Yeah. I'm on a 4-hour flight from New York, from JFK to Mexico, and I'm putting in trades. Yeah. People look at me. I talk to my friends. I'm here on a bachelor party with 9 people. Nice. They're looking at me like I'm fucking nuts. I tell them, listen, you guys do you. You want to be the same? You be the same. I'm doing me right now. I'm putting in trades. I grew my account 60% in 2020. What did you do? What the fuck did you do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nice.
That's what and I tell, I try. The problem is I'm kind of like you. At a certain point, I don't want to feel like I'm preaching or I'm ranting or I'm whatever. But this is real life, man.
Yeah.
This is like, if you take this shit serious, if you hustle and you put in the work, the results speak for themselves.
Yeah, it's unlimited.
And the problem is the information. Just educate yourself. Self-education is the key to life. Formal education will get you a job. I work in corporate America. It is what it is. It pays the bills.
Right.
I make my money. But like I said, 4 or 5 hours out of the day, I dedicate to fucking trading, man. And I'm looking for rental properties. I still haven't bought a rental property. I've been stacking my paper to buy a rental property. I have the money.
Right.
I'm just waiting. I probably am doing a little bit of analysis paralysis.
That's
where
all
I'm
right.
waiting too long. It's like what you say. Like the shit is not getting cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
I'm trying to make the numbers work. I'm a numbers guy. I'm a CPA by profession.
Okay, cool.
And I just don't see, and I'm not trying to bitch, but in my, it's tough.
Yeah, it might not work in your area. Yeah.
It's fucking tough, man.
Right.
So I'm doing what I can. I'm looking at 5 properties a week at least. I'm going to see them physically. And when I'm not seeing them physically, obviously I'm looking on, all the websites and all that shit. It's fucking tough, man. It's exactly what you say.
It's tough.
You gotta make sure you're surrounded by the right crowd, because if people are gonna steer you in the wrong direction, they're gonna make you less likely to succeed. They're not gonna make you fail. Failure is always a choice. You make that choice. Nobody can make that choice for you. And I really appreciate all the shit you're teaching young people And I think it's super, super important. And, you know, I wish I would have found you 10 years ago, but I'm so, so happy I found you when I did. And I can't believe that so many people left, you know, our group during COVID.
COVID scared them.
They, you know, and you know what? That is actually a good thing because, you know, if you can't ride during the tough times, then I don't want you in the good times.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You got to be able to ride, you know?
For sure,
if
man.
you can't ride, then I don't want you around me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree. It was probably for a good thing. It just kind of shocked me. It was weird because I just started the group, just got it going, just getting going, and then COVID hits. It's like, what the fuck, man? Everybody's quitting. Yeah. And I was like, stay the course. And I'm like, every day it's down lower. Yeah.
They would be up, man. They would be up now.
Oh, big time. They'd be up big
They
time.
would be up now.
Yeah.
A lot of our trades. You know, it took me a while, but and some people here, you say, you know, I'm in 30 to 40 trades all the time. I'm in 48 trades right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's work, you know, but
Yeah,
you,
it's
like
work.
anything else, it's work, you know, and it's stressful, and you got to figure out, like, what am I going to do? You know, this guy is going up, this guy is going down. Like, how do I balance shit out?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, like anything else, if you don't put in the work, you're not going to get the reward. You know what I mean? And
For sure.
I try to teach that to my brother. I try to teach that to everybody that's coming up, you know, right now. You know, working a regular job, no matter if you make, you know, minimum wage like you started, or $12.50 an hour, or whatever, or you make $100,000 a year.
Right.
That shit is not enough. No matter what your boss is paying you is not enough.
Not
bro.
enough, right.
It's not enough. No matter what they are paying you, it's not enough. And that is the problem. Everybody puts limitations on themselves. And you cannot put limitations on yourself, man.
No,
You
for
cannot.
sure. For sure, man. Well, cool, man. Enjoy your party. I'm jealous. I wish I was at a bachelor party.
Bro, you are the fucking man. And I'm going to wake up at 7 in the morning looking at the charts that I missed while I was drinking at the pool bar today. Even though I put in a couple of trades on the air flight, on the on the plane ride here, I'm going to look at the charts tonight and make sure I wake up extra early and put in some trades in the morning. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm a little upset. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm on vacation, but I'm pissed that I can't be involved in the Discord and all of that shit that we do on the daily basis. You know, I'm a little mad at myself, but 3-day trip for a bachelor party. It's my cousin's bachelor party.
Right. Well,
He's
you got to
getting
do it.
married.
Yeah.
The dumb bastard, he's 25, he's getting married. That's bro, you're 25, man. You got fucking time, bro. I don't know what you're doing right now, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And you gotta support, you know, support everybody.
You got to support your family. That's all right. You can go to his divorce party, right?
Let's hope it doesn't go there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna party like a motherfucker at his wedding. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But dude, I tell you, what you're doing right now, no bullshit. I'm not trying to pump you up or give you know. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just trying to say, what you are doing right now, it's a movement. It's not about, you know, it's a fucking movement for these young kids that need a little bit more guidance in this world where there's so much fake shit around, you know? It's so easy to find the fake shit, you know? It's all over the place.
It's everywhere. That's why I started talking, because there was so much of it. It was killing me.
Yeah, it's too fucking much, man. And for a guy like you that has been through some shit, you know?
It was killing me. Yeah.
To give that 2 cents to invest in, and this is the beauty of America. For somebody like you to have gone through that shit and come out of on the other side and be like, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. I'm gonna tell you what I know that has worked for me, and if you follow this XYZ and you build on it, I don't give a fuck if you make more money than me, you know?
Right.
You have students that have made more money than you. You don't give a shit.
Right.
It's all relative, you know? Everything is relative. Fractal is the word that we use.
Fractal, right.
Fractal. Everything in life is fractal, right?
It is.
Everything. Absolutely everything. And that's the beauty of it. And sitting here in Cancun, Mexico, you know, putting in the trades today, doing shit I never would have done a year ago.
That's beautiful.
I just felt like I had to preach that, and I hope some 20-year-old kid is listening to me and realizing it's not too early to start. Even if you got $500,
right?
Put in the fucking reps, man. Put in the reps. If you lose the 500, you lose the 500. You know,
right.
It's not a big fucking deal. Money is it's fucking infinite. We're all taught to live in a world of famine, but we're all in a world of feasting, bro. There's feasting everywhere. If you look
right.
around you, those who want to feast, feast. And those who want to believe in famine, they believe in famine.
It's unlimited.
And that is the fucking key. And you solidify that. I always had that in me, but having somebody with your level of experience really solidified that, and that was fucking awesome, man. And I take every trade that you put out, and every trade that looks awesome that people in our group put out,
right.
I fucking take. I don't lose out on any opportunity. Even if I put in a couple of $100, I don't give a shit. As long as I have some exposure out there, right. I have it. I do my own due diligence. If it's a go, it's a go.
Right.
Don't overthink shit. Don't fucking contemplate, because by the time you think about it, we're pushing that motherfucker up, and it's too late for your ass. You know, too fucking late. You know, don't miss the boat. You know, so on a stock that takes off like a Prague or like a whatever.
Yeah.
You can't. If you miss the boat, you miss the fucking boat, man. Yeah. So don't be the bastard that missed the boat. Don't overthink every little thing. Take a chance. You know, if you're a young kid, take a chance. And my brother's in the room with me right now, because again, this is a family bachelor party, and he's listening to this shit.
Yeah.
So this is the type of shit I tell him all the fucking time. And of course, and I'm sure you know this, when it's your family and you tell them, they don't listen to you.
They don't listen.
But if it's somebody else, they fucking listen. The same shit. I can say the same shit to him, and he won't listen. But if somebody else tells it to him, he'll listen.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
That's exactly what I'm trying to, I'm trying to put that information out there from a person that comes from, nobody in my family has ever bought a share of anything in their life.
And now you own shares.
I own shares of every fucking company I ever loved, and
right.
I bought Kellogg's today, bro. I grew up eating their cereal. I added to my share of Kellogg's today. I am from New York City. My parents have been paying Con Edison their whole lives. Right. I bought Con Edison today. I tell these motherfuckers, listen.
That's beautiful.
You gotta get on the other side of the register.
Right.
You guys are fucking playing for month-to-month living. This is not a way to ever get anywhere. You are going nowhere fast. You know?
Yeah.
And it's a sad reality of a lot of people that are not willing to expand their mind. You gotta expand your mind. And I hope that, somebody that's, younger than me, I don't consider myself an old guy, but somebody that's, I see kids that are 18, 19, 20 years old in your feeds all the time. Right. And I want them to know that it's not too fucking early right now. Just start right now. Go work an extra fucking job, do Uber Eats, do whatever you gotta do. Get a couple of $100 and open up a brokerage account. I made my brother open up a brokerage account, even though he told me, listen, I gotta pay for school. I told him, all right, pay for school, but go fucking work extra hours. You're not gonna tell me that you're not playing Call of Duty for 5-10 hours a week. Go fucking make extra money and put that money into the brokerage account, you little bitch.
Yeah, you know exactly. I mean? Yeah, man.
So it's, it is, people are just, they want to hold on to their money for some reason. I'm not sure what their money in the bank account is doing for them, but they want to keep it in the bank account, or they want to spend it. Right. I don't know what it is. I have clients that make $1 million a year, and I'm richer than them.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Because they spend more than $1 million a year.
Right.
It's fucking insane.
It's insane. It's all fractal, man.
This opportunity that you have making $1 million a year in your business. You know, they have a plumbing business. They have a huge plumbing business. They have a huge whatever kind of business they have, where they profit themselves after paying their employees, after paying their shareholders. They profit $1 million and they're fucking broke. They call me at year end in November, December to ask how much money they owe for tax. If you make $1 million a year, you shouldn't have to worry how much your taxes are.
No, you wouldn't think
You know
so.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
You wouldn't think so. Well, all right, man, I'm going to let you roll. You go enjoy your party. You're in Mexico on vacation. You don't need to be talking to me.
No, everybody needs to hear this shit. And you know, we love you. And
I appreciate that.
We appreciate you. And we look forward to the best, man. 2021, we're going to kill it. And that's it.
All right, bro.
That's all I got.
All
That's
right, Ben. You be good.
Take care, brother. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
All right. All right, Ben's drinking a little bit. Probably doing good. Dropping some bombs, though. Dropping some bombs there. I had to agree with him on about all of that, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. I had to agree with most of that, man. He's on fire, man. Said circuit breakers. What's up, man?
Hey, I just joined your group, the Money Flow gang. Yeah.
What's your name in there? Because sometimes I get them mixed up.
King Lou 22.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm from Texas too, so shout out.
Where you at? Where you at in Texas?
San Antonio.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have a question for you, but I just wanted to tell you, it's funny because like, my younger brother got me into you, or like got me to follow your page a while back.
Right. So I'm listening. Go ahead. I was trying to let my cat out if he wanted out. He's being a pain in the ass.
Good.
Go ahead.
He got me to follow your page like in 2019. Obviously, before COVID. First time I ever invested was October 2019. I went heavy on oil because I remember you were saying I was clueless. So I remember I was like, "Oh, Gerald Peters is buying oil."
We got smashed for a while there.
Dude, yeah. So I remember bottom of March, I sold out of oil. I saw like these terrible headlines. I was down like 70%.
Oh, lesson learned, right?
Yeah, lesson learned.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I mean, we've been through it all. Me and my brothers, we've really been putting in work, learning about trading, and yeah, I mean, we went down the wrong route early in the summer, and through April started trading options.
Okay.
Yeah, we started trading options. Nakeds, just completely clueless of Greeks, all that stuff. So yeah, we got But what's funny is that recently, me and my brother, we said, hey, like, let's just start trading like Gerald. So we got back on the money flow, and it's been absolutely insane. Like, our results have been like crushing ever since we started.
It's been working.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The thing is, like, all we've been trading is, well, not all we've been trading. Obviously, like we set our support, resistance, but like,
right.
The 20 SMA is so nuts. I don't get it. Like, I don't know how you got to like 20 SMA and like why that indicator works so well. So like, I guess that's my question. Like, how did you get that?
Why the 20?
Yeah, why the 20? Because like, I think the 50 is a really good support for uptrending stocks, but the 20 SMA is absolutely nuts. Like for breakouts,
right?
Like space, we got in on that. Like we crushed it.
It's because you'll hear me say this a lot, and some people think, I don't know, they probably think I'm just talking. Let me move this over. The market's fractal.
Yeah.
And it's fractal in a lot of senses. It's fractal in that I could buy a share, you buy 10, Buffett buys 1 million, and we're both in the same stock. But it's also fractal in the sense that everything is broke up. Like there's 5 days in a week, 10 days in 2 weeks, right? And then there's 20 days in a month.
Yeah,
so the 20-day moving average is 1 month of trading, and it usually takes about a month to change a trend. So a trend will stop, it starts bottoming, and then it'll start to turn, and then price will rip higher. And usually if price is higher than the price of the last month, the trend is changed. So the easiest way to see that visually is a 20-day moving average.
Okay. Yeah, because we've just been trading that like breakouts and targeting like previous high, and it's been working ridiculously well.
And it's crazy, right? Like you start, people go, well, this can't work all the time. I don't know what to tell you, man. It works all the time. I don't know. Now, it obviously, the when it doesn't work is information that we can't possibly know, right? Like Trump tweets and fucks up the whole market, or COVID, or some crazy shit like out of the blue happens and then everything gets smashed, or the CEO quits, right? Like I had one, Imran started to break out and the CEO quit and then it collapsed. And then if you see what happens, it came right back and started to go again. Once everyone digested that information and we said, okay, there's a new CEO, he's a pretty good dude, and then it starts to do what it was doing, you know? So it's almost magical, dude. And I'm sure you've seen it too using the RSI. Like it literally calls the top, literally the day, like 70% of the time, right?
Yeah, personally, I'm not a very big fan of RSI. I like RSI for calling bottoms, I guess.
Right.
But for the top, like, I mean, especially now, like this market is insane.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
We're just ripping, but it calls pullbacks.
Right.
Like for the dot.
Be careful. Be careful building your trading system around what we're seeing now, because what we're seeing now is rare as fuck, dude. I've been trading 20 years, and what we're seeing now is not how it normally goes.
Yeah, it seems too easy.
It's too easy.
It really does.
It really is easy, and it will change. And there is a time where trading will be hard, and you'll see. So I stick to my rules, even though like I'm in bingo, it went up 1,300%. And then my strategy is I got to get out of half of it and let it run. Well, shit, I'm watching it run on higher. If I would have just held the whole damn thing, I'd have made a fortune.
Yeah.
Well, if you start doing that philosophy, when this market turns, you'll go bankrupt.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing is like, it's because it's that. It's just how much money's getting pumped in. Like we have low interest rates, so like these growth stocks, especially the high flyers, like
for sure.
Like for Peloton, or like there's endless stocks that I've owned.
Right.
And I sell out of because I'm like, okay, this is getting expensive, and then it just gets absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, yeah, it's hard not to get FOMO, right?
Right, like and just keep playing your strategy. And the reason I like to take money off when the RSI hits is I'm pretty good stock picker, and I got about 50 lined up to put money in.
Yeah.
And like today, we had one. We got into it at 2 o'clock, and by right now, it's up 55% today. Well, I bought that with money that I sold, you know, like I sold others to take the money to put it into that one. So I'm constantly churning money, and that's part of the money flow is taking money off winners and putting them into new trades, you know?
Yeah, it's like I mean, I like this expression a lot. It's just the opportunity cost of capital where like, yeah, I mean, if you have money in a trade, but there's higher upside, the one just move it forward. But
moving forward, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and this one is a little bit off topic as far as like trade goes, because yeah, I mean, like again, I just need to keep reading your book, because like honestly, it's the best trading book that I've read so far. Like
Appreciate that.
About Fibonacci and all that, and I think it's too complicated, and I still see that like moving averages are still like the best indicator for momentum, depending on like time frame you're looking at. Like I mean, obviously, if you want a longer trade, like look at the 200 when a stock breaks above the 200, then of course, or if it holds above like overstock,
right?
Like overstock is gonna absolutely rip, and it's gonna be at 90 before we even know it. But one thing is like okay, I got trading down. I'm gonna be starting a Monday to Friday job at an accounting firm. But then me and my brothers, we were running an Instagram page on the side where we're trying to teach beginners about just the stock market, investing, different strategies that they can implement, and we tell them about our trades. So we have a Discord too, and yeah, so I mean, sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming because like I also try to go to the gym, and then like and then like another thing that I want to do is like, I mean, yeah, whether get into real estate or start my own business, like, but then I'm 22 years old, and sometimes I'm just fucking exhausted. But then I see you grinding, dude. I don't know how you do it, like, because
I'm fucking Superman, dude. Like,
dude, you really are.
Right? No, I mean when I tell people I work 8 days a week, I'm not bullshitting. Like, I work every day. Like every day. So when that dude's on vacation, I'm not on vacation.
Yeah.
So when they say, well, I'm going to take a little break, you take your break. I'm going to get this money. Like, you can't, like, and I'll have people say they want to do what I do. They don't even know what the fuck they're saying, dude. Like, you really don't understand what you're saying when you say you want to do what I do.
Yeah.
Like, it's like being a surgeon in an ER unit. Like, there's no let up, and the people just keep coming. Like, I mean, it's, but I also, to be fair, make $400,000 a year, you know?
Yeah.
So it depends on how much money you want to make. Like, if you're cool making 50 and you like weekends off and you like to play baseball and you like to chill, then do you. Like, cool.
Yeah.
The thing I like to do the most is make money. So, like, when other dudes get a joy out of chilling at the beach or playing video games or relaxing, I like making money. So I don't like chilling at the beach. Like, it pisses me off. So I don't have the same problems that other people have. You know? I mean, I work out. I go work out. I do all that stuff. And like, people drink. I just drink and work.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, and I also work, like, when I get off here, like, I'm working right now. There's going to be people buy my book because I'm talking to you. And then I'm going to go in and eat. And when everybody else is chilling, I'm going to get on my DMs. I got about 200 of them. And I'm going to go until I fall asleep. And then I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. and I'm going to start checking the markets. And this is every day. 7 fucking days a week. Every day. This is how I do it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get rich, dude.
Yeah. Now you're ready, I guess.
Right.
I just need to...
But you're 20. How old are you? 20 what?
22.
Yeah, man. See, when I was 22, I was all fucked up, man. So, like, it's not like, be careful, because I'll see people look at Cardone, and they're like, oh, I want to be like Grant Cardone. I'm like, bro, that dude's been doing this for 40 years. You can't roll in a Bentley Ghost. Like, he's been compounding money for 40 years.
Yeah.
And you're 22. Like, that's a long, you know what I mean? Like, that's a long ways from that. So don't compare yourself to that dude. Like, make sure you have people that are reasonable comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, I guess I don't have any other questions for you. But yeah, again, thanks, man. Honestly, like, the content that you put out there, top tier.
Also, just keep in mind as you do shit, like, people are gonna fall to the wayside. So you got people in your Discord group, fuck them. They can just wait till you reply, right?
Yeah.
And I get people sometimes that get pissed with me, and I'm like, hey, fucking quit the group then, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like you're gonna either wait till I reply or fucking move on. Like, as simple as that. Like, and they're like, oh, I want to buy what? Well, fucking wait. Like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
And I do everything in sections. Like, I do Discord now. I do my stock then. I do this then. I go to the gym then. And when I'm doing, like, if I go to the gym and you call me, I'm not answering the phone.
Yeah, like, I allocate time for every single thing you do.
Right. So if my dad calls, I'm not answering the phone. If my girlfriend or whatever you have calls, I'm not answering the phone. Like, I'm trading. Like, if you call me while I'm trading, I'm not answering the phone. You could be fucking President Trump. I'm not answering the phone. You know what I mean? Like, you start getting to where you guard your time and your activities like that. And, like, if people call me, they know there's only 3 people on planet Earth I answer the phone for. You know? And my mom ain't one of them.
Who is it then?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, like, that's how tight that group is. Like, you can't get my mind. So no one can say, hey, Joe, I need you to stop for a sec. No, that's not how it works. You know? Yeah. So make sure you put those guards in place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. No, I appreciate it. Like I said, like, you always keep it real, especially whenever we have, like, these crazy news cycles. People are jumping on shit, and people think, like, oh yeah, I mean, we're in a bubble again. Like I said, like, I sold out of my oil stocks. But then it's like, yeah, sometimes you just have to shut off the noise and then just, like, stick to whatever you believe in, or, like, whatever work you're doing.
Right.
But,
and fuck the news, man. Watch those charts. They know, right? They know.
That's what happened with space, like, that buying, that, like, unusual activity that happened, like, whenever we broke above the 20. Like,
yeah, right? That's what was happening. That's what was happening, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like,
yeah,
that's
man.
what it is. And that's why it's crazy, because it's happened several times already, and I'm like, damn, like GP, you really be calling it.
Right, man. Cool, man. All right, bro, I'll let you go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Nice talking to you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, there's something to that. And, like, be careful, like, you know, like people say that sometimes, man, God, you work hard, bro. Understand, like, I do what I like to do, and I don't do anything else. So I don't have an alarm clock. I wake up when I wake up. I eat when I get hungry. Like, everything is like that. Most people aren't living like that. And understand, I haven't lived like that forever. Like, I worked a normal job like everybody else, and I just saved 50% of my income. And a lot of people hear that and they're like, oh, and they'll say, hey, I want to live like you do. And it's like, you don't even know what the fuck you're saying, dude. I saved 50% of my income. You say, well, I can't do that. I know. I had to go work another job, a side business, and a hustle in order to make enough money where I could pay all my bills and save my income. 50% of my income required me to make a shit ton. So while everybody else is like, oh, I'm off doing this, I want to do that, I don't give a fuck about seeing the Rocky Mountains or going to fucking, like, I gives two fucks about anything like that. Like, I have a mission. And, you know, but also I was in the army. I've been all over the world. I've been all over the Middle East, all over Europe, and it's a shithole like everywhere else. They go to the bathroom in Europe just like they do in fucking Kansas. They eat the same dumb shit. They go to the same places. There is nothing different about anywhere else in the world. It is the same shit as at your house. Those people want to visit your town and you want to visit their town. You know why? Because the grass is fucking greener somewhere else. And that's human beings. That's the way we all are. We think Europe's cool. Europe's a shithole. And then European people want to come visit America. And guess what? A lot of America's a shithole. And this is how people live, man. They want to go visit some shit they never been to because they think it's neat. And it's all planet Earth. It's all exactly the same, man. Detroit, Houston, fucking LA. It's all the same shit, man. There ain't no difference in any of it. It's just people being people. You got criminals and you got good people and bad people. You got churches and non-churches. Like, it's all the same shit, man. And those people are working just like you're working, and they're trying to make a living like you're trying to make a living. And a lot of the stuff that people put their mind on is just, it's just, you're just trying to distract yourself, man. Just like when I watch Netflix series or something. Except when most people watch Netflix, they're just chilling watching Netflix. When I watch Netflix, I'm scrolling through stock charts, you know. And I don't think people should be like me. Like, I don't think other people should be like me. And I don't think you should necessarily do that if you're like fucking 19. Like, you know, it's okay to just do nothing. You're young, you know. It's okay to do nothing. Like, I didn't have this shit figured out at 20 years old, man. I was about 27 when I got my shit together. Now, looking back, I wish I'd have got my shit together at 19, because right now I'd be rich as fuck. If another 10 years, if I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna be rich as fuck, dude. Like 20, 30 million, like private jets, fucking. If I keep doing what I'm doing, it's like private jets. For real. For real. So, like, sometimes I'll have people say, oh, well, you don't even look rich. Yeah, no shit, dude. I'm trying to compound. Like, I'm trying to get really fucking rich. Really rich. Where, like, you can't, like, recession. Why? Because I'm trying to buy houses, not trucks, you know? It's only been recently that I started spending money on dumb shit because I have enough money to do it now. I mean, that's just real. And I'm not saying other people have to do that. You may not have the same goals as me, but I can't get to $20 million making car payments. I can't get to $20 million when I'm buying dumb shit. I just can't do it, right? Like right now, I want a watch that's $20,000. I could buy the watch or I could buy another house, right? Which one's going to get me closer? You know, maybe I buy the watch. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, you know, and even Grant Cardone, if you listen to Cardone, he'll tell you, dude, he didn't start doing that shit till he was like 50. In other words, he was grinding, man. He was pushing that stuff out for the, you know, I went on a little rant on my story because this guy said, I don't even get out of bed for $40. That's fucking crazy to me to hear somebody say that. I don't get out of bed for $40, dude. $40 a time made me where I'm at now. I'd mow a yard, 20, 40 bucks, stack it. I'd go mow 3 yards that day, stack it, 180. Do it the next day, next day, next day. Keep doing it. 6 months in, I got enough money to buy a house. So when I hear someone say, well, and that house now is worth $250,000. It's worth $250,000. My man said, fuck a Rolex. But bro, I've been saying fuck all that for 20 something years. You see what I'm saying? I've been saying that shit for 20 years. I've been doing this game that I'm talking about. Compounding, working 8 days a week, investing, boom, 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 boom. Because then I'll get young kids try to hit me. You know, that's a depreciating truck. Motherfucker, I haven't had a new car in 20 years because I've been buying houses. Like, you may have read a book about it. I've been doing this shit every day. Like, you don't work harder than me, I assure you. You don't go longer. You don't know more about stocks, and you damn sure don't know more about real estate. So fucking lecturing me, go fuck yourself. Like, this shit you're talking about, you're a child. Like, I've been doing this shit for 30 fucking years, man. And now I'm at an age where I can drop money on dumb shit. I could go buy 20,000. Don't even mean anything, man. But you know, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do that. So you get what I'm saying? But you guys be splurging. You're 26 splurging. 26. You ain't done a fucking thing. You're splurging. Get the fuck out of here. Like you deserve something. You ain't done shit. So you gotta reel that in, man. You gotta reel that shit in. You're 32. Who gives a fuck? You're just getting going. 30 years old is nothing, dude. Seriously, 30 is nothing. I bought my first rental property at 30. Like, you need to be worried about, like, if you're trying to do the money game or be a trader, some of you guys are trying to be traders, you got more money in your car than you got in your brokerage account, man. So you got to change that up, man. That's all I'm saying. And that ain't for everybody. Like, my content ain't for everybody. It ain't for most people, man. That's, you know, it ain't for most people, man. It ain't for everybody, man. My family don't follow me. None of my friends follow me, man. They're not trying to follow me. They don't want to hear my bullshit, man. They always want to hear it. You know, what's up, man?
Gerald, how's it going?
I don't know. I had to talk to somebody to calm down for a second. What's up, man?
Big fan. I got a few questions for you.
Yeah,
I'm fairly new within the last month or two. Just joined the Discord, I don't know, 3 weeks ago.
What's your name? What's your name in the Discord?
Happy. Same as my Instagram, Cody J. Moran.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I live in Iowa. How serious are you about coming to live in Des Moines?
It's pretty sure I'm gonna do Des Moines for sure. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at properties
So
every
when you
day.
come,
I've been looking at apartment buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, I caught your live with Chris, and I heard you talking about apartments and partners and stuff like that.
Right.
I own some real estate myself.
Okay.
I would be interested if you do come to Des Moines, like for real.
So you own some rentals in Des Moines?
So I don't know if you not in Des Moines, in a smaller town, in my hometown actually.
Okay.
So it's about an hour and a half away from Des Moines in a town called Fairfield.
Okay.
But it was just a lot cheaper there.
Yeah.
But I don't own
It's
any
a lot
in Des Moines.
cheaper. Yeah, Des Moines it's freaky cheap in that area.
Yeah.
Because nobody thinks of it. They're like, Iowa. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody I say it to is like, Iowa. It's like, yeah, man, houses are cheap.
Yeah, man, you can find a nice single-family home for 40,
Yeah.
50, 60,000, and you don't have to put in a lot of work.
It's crazy. I've been telling people, it's like, if you, even in the big city, like in Des Moines, 80, 90 grand all day long. They're everywhere.
Yep, and they cash flow too, man.
And they
Like,
cash flow. And they're
easy.
not that bad, dude. In my area, for an $80,000 house, it would be literally collapsing. These aren't bad houses. I mean, these are decent houses.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. No, again, I just want to appreciate the content you put out. Started saving 50% of my income, and I
Nice.
just started thinking that way.
Yeah, it's hard.
Oh, fuck, man. It's really, really hard.
Well, start with 30 maybe, man. Like, you just got to work your way to it maybe.
Nah, it's good. We got our buckets in a row, our ducks in a row, so it's all good, man.
Right.
It's all good. I got a few other questions for
Yeah.
you, if you got some time.
Yeah.
One question I've got is on, like, your buy and hold. How do you use sector rotation to diversify?
So I use all the sell-offs, the stage 4 declines, right? Start watching them, like Coca-Cola just went into one, Facebook's in one, McDonald's is in one. So the utility companies, a lot of the AEP, Dominion, some of these ED, they're in those stage 4s. I'm just waiting for them to stop and start to kind of go sideways. Now, if it's buy and hold, I'm a little more liberal with the box and all that than I am trading, because trading, we got to be right. You can't be bullshitting. But in the buy and hold, we already own it, or we want to own it for life, right? So if you're off by ain't that big a deal. So like Verizon is set up right now, Pfizer. And so what I do is I watch my portfolio, and as I have money, I'm looking to add to the ones I already own. And then in good times, let's say everything's running up, like almost everything you own is going up. Now I'm looking to add a new position. So I'm waiting for something to mess up, miss a step, get messed up. Like Intel's been banged down a couple times. That was a good time to add it to your portfolio. And so yeah, I'm just looking to add. And then as I bring one in, I'm targeting whichever one's on sale. And as I, originally I would start like $1,000 position or whatever. I don't know what kind of money you're working with. I'd start a position, start building it, and let's say it breaks out, starts to run. Well, I'm done adding to that till the next time I get a chance. And that's the strategy I use.
Yeah,
man.
that makes sense.
And I'm just constantly putting money in the one on sale. Go ahead.
So my struggle with I own a good amount of AT&T.
Okay.
But Verizon's really setting up.
Right.
So I just bought a little Verizon.
There you go.
But I'm just worried I have, too much of my buy and hold in, that sector. Would you worry about that or no?
No, I mean, Verizon's a good company. Like I like the twins. Like I like to do that. Like I own Verizon, I own AT&T. I own I own Merck and I own Pfizer. I own Pepsi and say Coke. I own McDonald's and say Starbucks, right? Like I like the dual because one of them's usually always on top and one of them's down, and we can add to the one that's down. I mean, you don't want to get overly loaded on a sector for sure. I mean, there could be a time though, like if oil just gets dirt ass cheap, like in every measurement, this thing is ridiculously cheap, and they've been around 30 years, and there's nothing structurally wrong with this business, just the sector's hated. Then I'm comfortable loading it up,
Okay.
Like I overloaded Gilead here recently. Like I got way too much Gilead, but I'm looking to unload most of that at the 200-day moving average. So that was a trade inside of my buy and hold.
Right. Yeah, I've heard you talk about that, which is interesting.
I call it the bread and butter. It's when a quality company goes below that 200 and they pay a dividend, then I start to load it up, and I'm cool putting in way too much, and then targets the 200, it hits it, I take off, and I take it back to whatever your core position is. And mine have been elevated as I made more and more money. So like I started to buy and hold a little bit of money, right? And then when I had 25, 30 grand, all my positions were like $2,000. Now it's like $500,000, so positions are $10,000 to $15,000,
Sure.
Yeah, so just keep it ratio to yours,
Okay. Another question. If you did move to Des Moines, would you sell all your real estate in Texas and then just reinvest it?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the plan. That would be the plan. Okay. I like to invest local just because I'm a self-manager. I like to manage it myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where you get the most bang for your buck.
Right. You just make way more money. And I always get people ask me, would you ever invest out of... I can't honestly say that because I don't do it. It's like asking me, would you buy, Litecoin or something? I don't know. I don't own any of that. Like, I can't even talk to you about that,
Right.
I've researched buying like an Airbnb, and I could use it and I could rent it. I can talk to that, but I've never owned property out of state. But there are very, very rich people that do. So it's obviously possible. It's just your returns aren't going to be the same as mine. I mean, one reason I don't have a job is I bought 10 houses that paid me a lot of cash flow, and that allowed me not to need a job because I managed them myself, I painted them myself, I fixed them up myself. And so all of that work you would normally pay for, I didn't pay for. So I didn't, you know what I mean? So I got to keep money, which allowed me to then focus on trading and writing and doing other things. And so rental properties, covered my basic expenses when I didn't have anything else to do, Yeah.
Yeah. They're a great investment. The younger you can get in, the better.
Yeah, man. It's a no-brainer, dude. These guys, everybody overthinks it. It's so fucking easy and stupid. Just buy a house. It's so simple.
Right. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree anymore.
It's so simple.
I'm also going to plug your Discord. If anybody is contemplating getting in, it's what I don't even know what it costs, $20-$30 a month.
Yeah,
like
it's cheap.
It's the cheapest thing for the value. Now just go ahead and jump in if GP approves you. It's well worth the money. I've been very pleased with it. Everybody in the group is really nice. And other people call out good stocks too, man.
Right.
Like
we got better traders than me in there. There's a few of
Mal's
them.
a great trader, and
right. Yeah, there's a few probably better than me.
We got the best trader. You're only the second best.
Right, I'm only the second best, right?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, man, I appreciate you hopping on live. I just had those questions for you.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate the content you put out. You inspire people, so I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You be good.
Yeah. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye. Nice. You won't be able to wear shorts. That is a problem, Al. I'm going to be legit. The weather is a problem. Yeah, of course you got to have an invite, man. I might not like you. Yeah, you got to go to page 28 of my newsletter. Page 28 of the newsletter. And if you ask me how to get to the fucking newsletter, you're not approved. You do some fucking legwork. Go click the link in my bio and you'll find the newsletters. Jesus, drives me crazy. Well, how do I get to your newsletter? Click the fucking link. So, easy to get to. Go to page 28. It'll tell you how to get in the group. What's up, man? Humble as I'm always trying to be humble, man. Yeah, Section 8's cool, man. I'm cool with Section 8, man. I used to be against Section 8 till my man Rick Jarman told me he got rich on Section 8. And then I said it, man, fuck, what do I know? What do I know? Shit, man. That's one thing I'll tell you, man. I could tell you one thing, another dude tells you another. We could completely disagree, and you can get rich doing the other. I mean, that's just, there's so many ways, man. You know, I've been against Section 8 my whole investing career until I met people that were killing it in Section 8. So, you know, I was against trailer parks, and then I met a dude who got rich as fuck with trailer parks. So, what do I know, man? Like, I just do what I do, you know? Can you help us with your tax approach? Fuck no, man. Taxes are boring as fuck. Go get a book on taxes and get on TurboTax. I highly doubt you make enough money you need to hire. Man, I see people hiring CPAs and you made $30,000 last year. Why the fuck would you be hiring a CPA when you made 30 grand? You know? And then I see people tell people this, when you do real estate, you need an attorney, you need a corporation or an LLC, you need a tax accountant, you need, like, dude, if you do all that, if you get a property manager, hire a maintenance guy or a carpenter, get an accountant, get a lawyer, you ain't gonna have no money, bro. Like, you're just doing the shit for free. You don't need all that shit. You got one house, bro. You got one house. You don't need an accountant. You ain't got no money to count. Man, you got people hiring accountants. They ain't got no money to count. Like, you got 50 grand. You don't need help counting it. You don't need an accountant, right? Like, do that shit yourself, man. Learn about taxes. Stop cursing. I'm watching with my daughter. You better tell your daughter to go to the other room, bro. Let's see. We don't need no fucking accountant, man. You ain't got no money to count. Till you get some money, then you can get an accountant, man. Need to learn about taxes. Stop acting like that shit's scary. Oh shit, we got the green screen. What's up, man?
What's at the green screen?
You got a green screen, bro?
What is with the green screen?
That's not me. That's on you, I think. I don't know what's up with that, man. I made less than 30 the past 10 years. I hired a CPA, man. I ain't got no money. Yeah, I mean, you don't need an accountant, bro. Come on, man. What's up, man? What's up with the green screen? I hope that wasn't on my end. What's going on, man? Earmuffs for the daughter. Man, you shouldn't be having your kids listen to me. What's wrong with you? Shit, it might be my phone. Maybe I broke the cursing rule or something, because it won't let me push the button anymore either. I can't even invite people in, man. Might be my phone. Might be my phone. I think it is. Must be my phone. That's all right, man. Yeah, that stimulus money's fixing to drop. That's going to push up the market. It's going to push up crypto coins. It's going to push up everything, man. He said his whole family's forced to. That's not good, man. Man, don't put your family on it. Are you going to buy single family in Iowa? I don't know yet, man. I'm not quite sure. Got these tax problems. I got these rich problems, you know, all the taxes that come out when you start. What's up, Ashton? Damn, I don't know what's up with my phone here, man. Shit, it won't let me pick anybody. That's weird. How do I make my first 10 grand? I just save that money, bro. Why you need to make 10 grand? Just save 10 grand, bro. Yeah, it won't let me bring anybody in. That's fucked up. What does he say, GP? You're still doing the 17 steps, science getting rich. Only got one email. Yeah, I'm about to get back on that, man. I got a little sidetracked when I started that. Yeah, big tech trying to silence me. Mark Zuckerberg's punk ass. Yeah, I'm about to get back on that. If you opt into that, it'll just send you one email. I'm going to try to get on that and start doing the rest of those emails. Yeah, I probably need to restart it. I got to go eat anyway, man. So if you go to the17steps.com, you can opt into that. My little course on the science of getting rich. Where do you make most of your money per dollar, real estate or stocks? Long-term big money, real estate, man. See, it's a little unfair though, because I'm a badass stock trader and you're probably not. So it's a little unfair. The easiest way to make long-term money is in real estate, but it's also very hands-on. So it's not an easy question to answer because I don't know you. I don't know what your mentality. I don't know if you can handle talking to renters. I don't know, man. So for you, it may be just going into stocks. That could be what's best for you, man. But I'm a killer stock trader, so it's hard for me to tell you to trade stocks. You probably, I mean, the chances of you trading as good as me is like fucking zero. So you're gonna have to put in a lot of work, dude. I've been trading like 20 years, man. So I mean, maybe you pull it off. I don't know. I'm looking for property with 10 to 20% down. Do I have to move in when I purchase the property, or can I live in a rented property? What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, put 20% down on that shit. Listen, let me help you out. Let me save you some guru courses here. I'm fixing to help you out, bro. You put 20% down on the house. You don't tell them it's for you. You tell them it's a rental property. She said cocky. I ain't cocky, bro. I got the fucking results. That shit's all documented. He said cocky. It ain't cock, bro. It's legit. I got about 200 people that'll tell you that exact thing. Yeah, I don't make stuff up, man. No, put 20% down and move a renter in it. You don't move in it, bro. Like, it's that simple. So put 20% down, not 10%, 20%. And I would skip the FHA loan. I mean, if you can. A lot of people disagree with me on real estate. That's because they're wrong, but they can do the real estate their way. Now, if you're broke and too fucking lazy to work a lot and you just want to take days off and not make money, you could do an FHA loan or something like that and do it. Like, stop trying to change, CP. Stop trying to change. What the fuck is this guy talking about, man? Yeah, man, rent that shit out. Why would you be living in your rentals, man? Just go get a fucking loan, dude. Put people in it. Don't make this shit complicated. It ain't hard, bro. Just save up some money. You need 2 years of taxes, good credit, and some money. That shit ain't hard, man. And boom, put somebody in it. That's it. Oh, people trying to change me. Let's see. When you do a swing trade, what is the amount you buy? For me, I try to keep it under 5% per trade. I'm asking because I know you invest a lot. When you invest a large amount of money, is it harder to sell when you hit your target? No, not at all. There's nobody on here that's going to have a hard time selling. Like, none of us are big enough to, the market can't absorb it. So no, that's not a problem, man. It's easy to sell, just like that. I don't do a lot of selling in my buy and hold, though. Let's see. Go buy some. He's trying to house hack. Bigger pockets getting to him. Yeah, I mean, you know, house hacking ain't bad if that's the only way you can do it, man. I would just go buy a house. Like, just go buy a house, bro. You need 2-year work history, though. Is welding a good start? I'm 19. Also, yeah, welding's a good, yeah, for making money. Welding's a good thing, man. I like weld. That's a good idea. Is your main signal to buy passing the 20 DM, man? Come on, man. No, that ain't my main signal. Money flow trading has 6 parts to it. You got to know all 6. I fuck around and tell you the main one, and you'll fuck off and not follow the strategy. Don't try to hack it, man. You need to learn it. Take your T-Rex arms. I know they're really small and they don't quite reach your pocket. You guys ever seen a dinosaur, the T-Rex? He's got those little bitty arms. A lot of times when you run into people, they got T-Rex arms. They can't reach their wallet. Like it just won't reach down. And go get the ebook. Stop bullshitting, asking me dumbass questions, and buy the book and learn, bro. That's what you need to do. Shit, I'm up like 13% on the year. We're just getting going. Like, you shouldn't even be questioning it. You should just go buy the book because I said to. Seriously, I buy like 3 to 4 books a week. And I have people sometimes be like, hey, man, before I buy your book, and they start asking, I'm like, dude, fuck off. I'm not answering any questions about a book. It's a book. Like, you don't ask questions about a book. Are you serious? Like, I buy 3 to 4 books a week on Amazon. Like, I have for like 20 years. I have 2 rooms in my house that are nothing but books. That's how I got into real estate. That's how I got into everything. Buying fucking books, like reading. This guy's like, well, I had a guy the other day, I swear to God. He said, could you send me a picture of the table of contents? Block? No. Can't do that. Block. So think about that. This could have been the book that changed his life, and he got blocked because he asked me that dumbass question. It's like, dude, how actual cheap could you possibly be that you need to talk to the author about the book before buying the book? Like, I mean, it's insulting. Like, fuck, dude. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine doing that, going to Barnes and Nobles or something, looking up who wrote the book, calling the dude on the phone or texting him and going, hey, man, I'm here at the store and I'm looking at your book and it's $32, but before I spend a whole $32, could you answer 18 fucking DMs, 2 texts, and 3 emails before I buy it? Dude, people do that, though. They do, man. They do that. They do that. That's what happens, man, when you put yourself out there. Dude, people will do that shit. Are you in multiple Discords? No, I'm not in any other Discord, man. Why the fuck would I be in another Discord? Like, mine is, we're killing it. Why would I be in another? Sometimes people think maybe you're in another so you can watch other people's trades. Hey, guys, I don't get trades from other people. Okay? Other than people in my own group. I don't need trades. I follow the market. I know it's weird. I put in work. I follow it and I watch it every day. Every day I watch the market. Every day. It's crazy, right? I know. Let's see. When are you starting your OnlyFans? I don't know, man. I thought about doing that, but I got it set up. I just hadn't done it. No Discord. You can't get in my Discord, man. You got to ask permission. Let's see. It's like going to the bar and asking for a beer and 2. It is. It drives me crazy, man. It drives me crazy. It's like, why would you do that? We have too many tickers in MFO. Not even funny. We have too many tickers. Did you just publicly state a complaint? We have too many tickers. Well, here's an idea. Wait till I fucking text you a ticker. How about that? That's a good idea. Let's see. There you go. Complaint handled. Chris Johnson has a moderator teacher that sounds just like you. Now, I'm sure there's people just like me out there. She's about to sell her foot pics on OnlyFans. Might work. Too many, is that a thing? Yeah. I don't know who that guy was. You just got on my shit list, though, bro. Whoever that was just got on my shit list. I don't know who that was. AGP, when checking different sectors, the market, do I have to check ETFs, those specific sectors? I mean, that's how I do it. I mean, I guess there's other ways to do it. I always check this ETFs. I mean, yeah, I mean, I check the sectors. He wasn't complaining. Sounded like a complaint to me, man. But I'm quick to fire, you know that. When did you start in real estate aspect? I have $28,000 so far. Made $15,000 in 3 months. What the fuck? What kind of real estate are you doing, homie? What's going on here? What about that? The other day, I blocked a guy, kicked him out of the Discord group, and I just misunderstood what he was saying. It's like, pow! That's it. I'm about to kick Bex out, too. I'm just kidding, Bex. GP, you don't want to get hacked. I got hacked here a while back, man. Fucking motherfucker got in my system, shut down my stuff. It was fucked up, man. Do you recommend any real estate books? There's only one real estate book you should read. Seriously. There's only one, in my opinion, that really you should read this book and then go buy a house. And if you read another book, it's because you're full of shit and don't want to buy houses. And you're just looking for mental masturbation. There's a book called Hold, H-O-L-D. If you read that book, there is no other reason to read another book. You should read that book and go buy real estate. Unless you're just reading real estate books for fun, which means you're a weird motherfucker because real estate books are boring as fuck, okay? The only people that think real estate books are fun are people who actually don't want to buy real estate. Because as soon as you start owning real estate books are boring as fuck, okay? Seriously, I don't read real estate books. I buy real estate. And instead of reading real estate books, I read books on how to repair tile, how to lay flooring, how to paint shit, how to do drywall. Like, that's the real estate books you need to read, not how to buy it. Like, buying it's easy. 2-year tax return, money down, good credit. That's it. And then, like, I don't think you need to be told, like, buy an undervalued house. Like, that just seems like pretty common sense to me. Yeah, mental masturbation. That's what I call it. Entertainment, you know, voyeur. I mean, whatever you want to call it. Like, some people get a kick out of going to, like, conferences or just watching like, we all do that, right? Like, I watch ridiculous, dumb trader stuff sometimes, and it's not helping me as a trader. I already know how to trade, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know how to trade. Like, I don't need to watch anyone's content. There's nothing anyone's going to show me that's new. Literally nobody. Like, there's nothing you're going to show me to make me a better trader, but I still watch trading shit. It's just entertainment, right? But I'm trading. So, but a lot of people do that with real estate, and they watch all kinds of shit on real estate. And it's like, dude, go buy a house, and then you won't even want to watch this stuff. Like, all this shit on Bigger Pockets. Why spend? It's just a lot of wasted time. I'm going crazy and going out tonight. Facts. I mean, it's just boring. You know, I mean, I'm not saying don't look around. You might come across something, but your secret isn't going to be some rare information that you discovered. That shit's going to pay off when you start doing the basics, you know? Like, doing the basics. It's kind of like weightlifting. Like, if you just learn to lift weights and you're in the gym and you're eating and you're lifting weights, then those weird things, those twists, those different angles, or holding your hand in a different position, that shit makes sense. But if you're a guy that's never bench pressed, you don't need some weird ass way to bench press. You just need to bench press. Like, you know what I mean? So a lot of times people are looking for some weird ass thing before they even do the basic thing. Like, do the basics. What's your long-term goal? I'm trying to get to $20 million. That's my long net worth, not cash. $20 million. Books on credit repair. Man, come on, man. You don't need a book on that. Go watch my man, Man Kivo. Like, he'll fucking fix your credit. You just gotta, I mean, Yeah, don't give me, yeah, they know what I'm about to say on the credit report. Let me help you fix your credit. How about honor your fucking word? Like, so if you borrow money, pay them back. Like, people act like credit is a hard thing to do. No, it ain't hard. Pay people you owe. Like, that shit ain't complicated. So if you borrow money, like, keep your word. Like, that ain't, what's so hard about that? Now, I get it. You may fall into a situation and all of a sudden you can't keep your word. But guess what? Guess what? If you would be a person that would honor your word, you wouldn't have these fucking credit problems, right? I'm just saying. So you need to get in the mirror and ask yourself, how the fuck did this happen? When did I become a person that isn't honorable? And so, yeah, I know the banks don't want to loan you money because you're not honorable. Like, you should want to be honorable. So you need to get your credit straight for sure. You need to do a trade line. Like, you got to get on somebody else's credit. That's the fastest way, man. Everybody knows that. How are you planning on living in retirement? I don't fucking, bro. Kings don't retire. They die in office. I'm not retiring, man. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Retirement was that shit your grandparents did. You're going to retire. Why would I retire? Did Steve Jobs retire? Nope. Ran Apple till he died. Warren Buffett retired? No, he's still making money, man. Only people that retire are poor people. Fucking broke, poor people retire, bro. Like, ballers don't retire. They just keep working. Like, if you like what you're doing, what do you need to retire from? I'm just saying. Like, if you like what you're doing, what are you going to retire from? Like, liking what you're doing? What am I going to do? Stop making money? Stop trading? Why would I do that? That shit doesn't even make sense. When am I going to be like 90 going, oh, I can't do penny stocks because I'm 65? Like, right, you just trade, man. Like, do your thing. Whatever it is you do it. Now, if I worked at the post office, I'd want to retire from that. Right? Steve Jobs got retired. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's how I plan on retiring. Dropping dead. Right. There ain't nothing to retire from, man. Lions. You know what lions do? They just get killed. Like, they fight, try to hold down the herd till they can't do it anymore, and then it's over. That's it, man. But that ain't for everybody, bro. That ain't for everybody, man. Retire, man. Now, a lot of times people talk retirement, they mean like, switching to your job to doing something else. I get it, man. I get it. But you got to find something you like to do. Just go find something you like to do. Right? You ever seen that thing? It's kind of funny. He was talking to this mountain man. You ever watch those show Mountain Men? That show cracks me up. And that dude says, he says, what do you do for a living? He goes, I live. What the fuck you do for a living? It was funny. He's a mountain man. He ain't got no job. Like, he's like, what do you do for a living? He goes, I live for a living. What do you do for a living? Can you what? Tell us how taxes work with stocks. Bro, just Google that. How do taxes work with stocks? And you'll get a long-ass boring thing you can read. You don't even need to worry about that, man. You probably ain't made no money. Most people worried about shit like, they worried about taxes, they ain't made no money. Worried about forming an LLC, they ain't sold shit. You got people that are like, oh, I need to form an LLC for my rental property. I'm like, how many rental properties you got? I ain't got none. Why do you need an LLC? Like, don't put the cart before the horse, man. Like, go get some houses, then worry about an LLC. Shit, go make some money, and then worry about taxes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because that's how you'll figure it out, man. Like that's, people ask me all the time, how did you now 401 can be cool, especially if they're being matched. If you're getting matched in your 401k, you should be doing that for sure. For sure. If they're matching you, you should be doing that. Alibaba have Amazon potential. No, I don't believe that. It's going up though. Do I prefer real estate over REITs? Yeah, bro. That's not even in the same league. That's like saying, could your high school varsity team play the Dallas Cowboys? No, not at all. They're not even the same thing. A REIT is a stock. Real estate is real estate. There's a huge difference between a REIT and real estate, because real estate's not just cash flow. There's depreciation, right? That's what makes real estate beautiful. It's tax-free. Real estate's tax-free. You understand that, right? It's tax-free. That's why it works. It's tax free. You know. So all the money that I make in real estate is virtually tax free. Like I make like 50, 60,000 a year profit, cash. It's all tax free. There's no taxes on it. You know what the difference between a guy that makes 60,000 tax free and a guy that has a job? That's like 80,000, right? It's like you start thinking about that. Like it's huge, man. It's tax free. I like RKT. I like Rocket Mortgage for sure. I think I'm fixing to buy 3, 4, 5 month call options on Rocket Mortgage. Yep. It's sitting right at support too. Universal Index Life Insurance. You better shut your fucking mouth. Are you serious? Fuck no, dude. You do not buy anything life insurance that has anything to do with fucking stocks. Are you crazy? The only people that will ever tell you that is some dipshit friend or family member that'll tell you to buy that shit. No, not a single fucking real person who's ever made any money would ever tell you to buy that shit. Not an annuity, not a fucking universal life index fund, none of that nonsense. Do not ever, come on, man. Jesus. Never buy universal life anything. Life anything. Nothing to do with insurance. Don't ever buy any investment products from a fucking life insurance company or a bank. Period. None. Ever. They don't know shit. Never. If you're doing it, cancel it immediately. Take your licks and just say, I was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. And get out of it. Annuities. Just say, I'm a dumbass. I don't know why I bought this. Get out of it. Immediately. Christ. Ericsson. I'm not in Ericsson. I'm in Nokia, though. I'm in Nokia. Hope I wasn't unclear about annuities or universal life or you do term life. That's it. Yeah, man. The only people that sell that shit is your friend at church. Also, if somebody at church offers you anything, say no. Okay? Don't buy shit from anybody at church. Period. Never buy any investments from anybody at church of any kind. There's so many scams that start from church. How do I feel about crypto? I don't know shit about crypto, man. I don't know shit about crypto. I'm in I can't even say the word. What is it? You guys help me out. Eurythium. I'm in that because I'm trading the chart, and so many people in my group like crypto, so I set up a channel for them so I could stop yelling at them for talking about it in the general channel. So now they have their own channel, and I'm in that one because I like the chart. Now, the one exception, Tony, is you should join the Church of Scientology. I think it would help you. We should all join Scientology. Cardone's in Scientology, man. Yes, ETHE. I'm in that. I didn't text it out. Text is about stocks. I just put it in our chat room and in the newsletter. Mel, are you bouncing back and forth, girl? From I see you on YouTube, now I see you over here, and I see you on YouTube. F3. I'm going to learn to say this word so I stop sounding like a dumbass. Now, I'm going to be honest, the only reason I did that, Bitcoin's obviously run on me. It's gone. I mean, it's way up there. The other one looks like it's pulled back. It had some problems. It obviously, if it catches up, there's way more upside on that one. So I got in it because I put it in the newsletter. I'm going to follow it. The chart looks good. Our strategy trades it. I want to be in sync with these guys that do trade that stuff. So that's just more of a fun trade for me. Yeah, Grayscale, ETHE. I'm not like a big believer in it, but I'm going to trade it. I trade a lot of shit I don't believe in, so don't take any of that shit personal. Like people think, oh, he hates Tesla. I don't hate Tesla. I trade all kinds of EV stocks. I'm not against Tesla. I just think fundamentally it's a goddamn Ponzi scheme. Doesn't mean I don't like the stock. I'm not saying shit. I'll collect Social Security. It's a goddamn Ponzi scheme. So, whatever. I just, as a general rule, I don't trade Chinese stocks, like NOI and stuff like that. I'm not saying they won't go up. They'll go up. I just, as a general rule, I'm just older than you guys, and I've been around long enough to see the market crashes and rises and falls. And about every 5 to 6 years, everybody loses their money in Chinese stocks. That's how it works. Because they're all fucking liars. Man, you know, but we'll see. Maybe this time's different. Let's see. So I'm not against those things, man. I'm in Pola. I'm in Paula. I'm in Solo. So, I mean, I'm trading around the EV trade. I'm not stupid. Let's see. Right, EV's been great for, and that's what I'm saying. I trade all around it. Like I'm in FCX. People are like, oh, you don't know about Bitcoin? Dude, I'm all up on Square. Like I'm in all around these things. I'm just not necessarily trading the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Right, I'll trade anything. You know, I just don't trade those. There's so many other things that we can trade. I mean, you know, like some people don't trade cigarette stocks. There's a lot of other shit you can trade. I mean, you don't have to trade cigarette stocks, right? I've made a fortune on cigarette stocks. Some people don't want to trade them. Ain't no big deal, man. You can get anything out of the market you want. There's all kinds of shit. And like I hear people, well, I can't afford to invest in real estate. You can't afford a trailer house? You could go buy a used trailer, fix it up, put it in a lot, and put it out for rent. The market is fractal. It's there for everyone. It's at all different kinds of levels. It's there for everyone. You can do this stuff. Like it's at different levels, you know? You can do real estate at different levels. I'm out of the weed trade. Well, I'm in one position, but I don't know, man. I kind of let that get away from me. I let that shit frustrate me. Should I pick up a double job as a side hustle? I don't know if you got the time, bro. Your girlfriend might get mad about that. You know, if you ain't got $100,000, you probably don't need a girlfriend though, man. Girls are just gonna slow you down, spend your money. Let's see. I trade cigarettes. Same for you ladies. Probably don't need a boyfriend if you ain't got about 100 grand. Like go get 100 grand, then go get a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Just saying. Most of these dudes are gonna slow you down. Unless you got one that's on the same page as you. Most of them are. Same with you, your guys. You should go get you 100 grand and then get a girlfriend. Just saying. I know that's kind of hard, man. I'm not saying I followed that advice, but looking back, I should have followed that advice. Looking back, that's what I should have done. I should have got 100 grand, locked that shit up, and then went and got a girlfriend. Same for you girls. Like most of these dudes, man. And like, don't be co-sign on me. You mean girls I meet that co-sign for dudes on shit? Dude, don't co-sign for that motherfucker. Like if you're dating a dude who can't get fucking credit, that's your sign you shouldn't even be dating a dude, man. Like seriously, this dude can't get credit. Why are you dating him? Move on. Like fuck, dude. He can't even get a credit card. You're gonna date him? If you don't have the same goals you, move on. Mel says she needs a Mac Dad. Well, I don't know about 300K, bro. You might get kind of lonely trying to wait to 300K. That might be a long time, man. I don't know how much money you make. I don't know if I could make it to 300K. You know, maybe you got it in you. I don't have that in me. Let's see, that's a long wait. 100K is at least conceivable. He said girls don't care. No, girls got smarter nowadays. Shit, man. Some of the best traders I know are women. Some of the best investors. Girls are getting smarter. They're getting a lot smarter for sure. Let's see. What book are you currently reading? I just finished 50 Cent's new book. That's worth reading. Just finished 50 Cent's new book. Well, I'm finishing tonight. I got about 5 pages left. Don't want to have any babies. No shit. He can buy escorts. A lot of this shit is stuff that I did wrong. So, like, I had a baby out of wedlock. That shit'll fuck you up, man. I had a baby before I was married. Like, that kind of stuff will fuck you up, man. So, a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about is, like, from experience. Like, don't do this. Like, I did this. It's fucking terrible. I'm also superhuman, though. A lot of people aren't superhuman. Like, I've overcome a lot of things that most people get fucked down by them. That's a good word right there, fucked down. Women are better traders than men, for sure. Right, Mel? All right, man, I babbled long enough. You guys have listened to me babble long enough. You guys be good. If I can help you with your trading, you let me know. Hit my bio link. You can get my free ebook. You don't have to die broke. Everybody knows that. It's free. It's yours. Obviously, I charge for the trading book, newsletter, and all that.